another edition of BGN Aquariums Fishkeeper Club. It's Friday night, weekend starts here. Hope everyone's well. Just waiting for a few people to join and then we'll see where the evening takes us. Okay, so those that are new, we do get people from all over the world come in. Fishkeeper Club is a growing community of people that come together 4 times a week to help other people out. So stick around. Good evening, Sam. How are you doing, mate? Have you had a good week? Got a few things to show today as well. So a bit of a it's not no way in any way a paid promotion what I'm going to show you in a bit. Just wait till a few more people come in. But yeah, I've kind of opened a box today of something that I've ordered over the past few weeks. Obviously I get everything sent to my mum's, but oh, he's got some new fish. What have you got, Sam? I've ordered I ordered quite some I can't even speak, some botanicals, and I ordered them a few weeks ago, to be perfectly honest. And I've opened the box up this afternoon. I mean, it's amazing what I've got for the money. It's really good, really good. Got African. Oh, nice! You went and got it. Where did you have to go for that, Sam? And a queen arabesque. Good evening, Ian. How are we doing? I'm gonna. I'll Google that, mate. Especially the queen arabesque as well. I'll have a look at that. Oh, mate, that's stunning. Oh, god damn. That is amazing as well. So queen arabesque pleco kind of looks like that, guys. Trying to get that as best I can for you. Wow, man. Was that quite an expensive pleco, Sam, by any chance? Because it certainly looks looks expensive. Oh, it was £90, but they gave him for 70. That's bargain, mate. That's really good. That's really good. Bay Tree Garden Centre. Bit of a trek, but was worth it. Yeah, mate. Oh, yeah, that's that pleco was amazing, mate. That is stunning. Didn't want to spend. I know, mate. This is the thing, though, isn't it? Especially the other frog is $5.99. So that's a bargain, then, isn't it? But the pleco, mate, it's one of them, innit? Yeah, you don't want to spend that kind of money, but it's on something special, innit? I just hope you see it more than I see my gold nuggets. If I ever see them again, don't know. Yeah, that's the thing, mate. I did it with my starlights, because one of them's out now. My starlight plex, they were like 75 quid each, and I was like, no, I'm not paying that. And then the day after, I went back 30 mile back to the shop and got 2. So yeah, you do end up doing it, don't you? Will. Well, I don't know why I said Will then, mate. Will, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us, mate. Do you have 2 YouTube channels, Will? Out of interest, because I follow someone else called Will, and I thought it was you. I did actually think it was yours, because it's got like electronical stuff on it. Someone's like made a Night Rider light. I thought that's got to be Will on it. Oh, have you got 2 channels? Yeah, started. Ah, right. Yeah, that's what it. That's yeah, mate. That's why, then, isn't it? That's why. Brats, please. How are you doing? Member, please. Member's something you have to pay for, buddy. Unfortunately, a small fee every month. Ronaldo, how are we? So lucky to have fish. Thanks, mate. I do have a hot chocolate. Member, please. You know what? We always get one, don't you? You gotta learn, mate. Nothing is free in life, is it? Nothing is free. Cheers, Dane. I was just about to do it myself. When you come in, it's Friday night, though, isn't it? It's Friday night, mate. People have been sucking on the wine gums, haven't they? So you always get them. You always get them on a Friday night, especially early doors as well, mate. Early doors, it's like it's incredible. Good afternoon or good evening, Reese. How are we? How are the angels settling in? Oh, this dick's high again. Yeah, well, sort that fool out. It's like, why do they? If you want a membership that bad, brats, yeah, £3 a month, mate. Go and buy one. If you want one that much, buy one. It's the way it is, buddy. Fish fam, how we doing? They're doing good. Nice, mate. Nice. They are bonny them though, mate. They are. 3 nice angels there. Daniel, thanks for joining us, my mate. How are we? Yeah, you've been coming in a few times now, mate. So we'll that's for you as well. Just so I could keep track of people that come in and don't mess about, unlike brats. Must think you give them out. Must think you just hand out memberships to people. I wish we could. We are ready for a fish room. Oh, mate. Right. So it's kind of like there's still a lot of stuff in that room. A lot of it in that room. So when I moved in here 18 years ago, something like that, the flat was rented out as furnished. But I had all my own stuff. So everything went in that room. And believe it or not, it's kind of took years for them to actually say that I can get rid of it. So I got rid of a lot of the stuff. And then, but now all the stuff that's in there is like what came with the flat. But that'll go. I'm thinking Sunday night is get it all stacked up like out in the corridor, and then Sunday morning I can just throw it all in the car, get it down to the tip. Probably 2 or 3 more tip runs, to be perfectly honest, and then paint the room, and then start building the racking. So we are on the move now, Will, for sure. Definitely, things are moving forward now. It's just been hard work with no car. You've been up to Scotland with your mate in a big truck. Nice. Back down the 62, or back down the M6 should have been, wouldn't we? Crazy motorway, that one. Awesome. Deep cleaning the hotel I work in. Oh, mate. It's almost 130 years old. I know the feeling. Being in continuous operation outside of since 1899. Wow. That deep clean, mate, that's a bit of a job there, isn't it? Surely. Simple Fish Tanks. Good evening, buddy. Thanks for joining us. As of Mike, how are you, mate? Oh, you're doing well? The M6 was closed, so I have to go all the way around. Yeah, the M6 is always closed, mate. It's unreal. I know, I thought you'd fallen out with us, Mike. We've not seen you for a while, mate. You okay? So I've kind of, a few weeks ago, I've been wanting to get a load of botanicals for the angel tank, for the cardinal tank. Kind of been looking around, and there is a company that advertise on Facebook called Crowder's Botanicals. Wow, what? So they advertise on Facebook. I'd had a look on the website previous anyway, and couldn't see what I wanted. I wanted kind of like a hamper of everything that they do, if you will. And so they advertised, so I kind of like messaged them. I was like, you do like a hamper with a bit of everything? And it was like, yeah. So they sent me a link to it. They do 3 different sizes: £20, £40, I think it was £60. So I went middle for diddle, got the £40 one. Wow. Wow. Right, so I'll go through what I've got, right? Well, I won't open some because some are like, I haven't even opened them. So we've got, first off, nice bag of, we've got them called black curls. So whatever they are, I'm not quite sure. But so like there's a good amount of them in there for a start. Stick with us because there's quite a lot. There is quite a lot. So I'm going to try and put them down so I can pick them up carefully. Next, cashew leaves. Okay, so I'd say there's easily like 20 cashew leaves in there. Go off the prices that you pay for botanicals in shops as well. So there's like a big bag of those. Then we've got some small catappa leaves. Now, the shop where I go charges £7 for 10. And there's about 20 in there. There is a hell of a lot in there. Then we've got jack leaves, which take it jackfruit leaves. Again, there's about 20 of those in there. We're not even halfway through. This is incredible. So they've put black cones. So they have a massive bag of alder cones. Now, a box of alder cones, half that size, are easily like £9.99. So that is actually full. It is taped up, but that is full. Then we have mangrove leaves. So there's about 20 mangrove leaves in there as well. It's honestly, it's incredible. It's incredible. So like massive bag of those. Not finished yet. This is unbelievable. So banana leaves. Something I've never seen before, to be perfectly honest. But there's easily 20 leaves in there, banana leaves. Banana leaves must be cut down because I don't think they grow them that square. But amazing banana leaves. So it doesn't end there though. It doesn't end there. I was kind of amazed when I opened this box because it was so. These are why I keep sniffing, because there's cinnamon leaves. And I know it sounds daft, but they do actually stink of cinnamon. And there's easily like 20 leaves in there as well. And I don't really like the cinnamon, to be honest, but they don't smell too bad. They smell quite nice. And then we've got Wallachai pods. I think I've pronounced that right. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so that's like a Wallachai pod. And there's a blooming shed load of them in there as well. And then the final bag, but not the final bit, is Aracanat pods, whatever they are. I take it it's the pod of an Aracanat. So they look pretty weird, whatever they are. I don't know what's been in them. I take it an Aracanat, but yeah. So like that is just like, that's not even all of it. I kind of won't pull it all out, but in there as well, honestly, there's like, I don't even know what that is, but it looks like if I threw it, it'd come back to me. I don't know what that is, but I have a bit leathery. I don't know. If anyone knows what these are, just say so, please do. Whatever that is, that looked pretty cool. I don't know, that might even end up going in the barb tank. And then there's different pods in here. To be perfectly honest, that looks more like a box. And stick that down your pants and away you go. Different like pods like that. I'll keep something like that more for like the cardinal tank when that goes. But honestly, guys, you can see, I won't go through everything. I'll just show you. But like all that, I'll be honest, all that for £40. I just think it's a bargain. Crowder's Botanicals. I will do a video on them over the next few weeks because there's going to be quite a few different videos coming out regarding all the builds that are coming on now. Now I've got my car, we can start producing a few more videos regarding that. But honestly, just check them out. Crowder's, Crowders, Crowder's Botanicals. Absolutely incredible. Botanical box, mate. That is awesome. Honestly, there's so much in there. Kim, good evening. How are we doing? I thought I'd already done that, Kim, but obviously not. Going a bit rough patch at the moment. I'm still hearing bad weeds. You don't know. Oh, Mike, well, if you ever need a chat, mate, you know where we all are, mate. Hope you're all right, though, buddy. Hope you're all right. It's nice to see you anyway, buddy. Nice to see you. Is that Jamie Lee Curtis giving you some hassle, mate, or what? Because I bet she's the right one, That shop I went to had blue pin. Oh, blue pin orange. I'm sure the one I had was the same. This one's so colourful. Lovely blue and black. I'm gonna Google it, mate. Females tend to have, they are a bit weird, really, mate. They're quite not the easiest things to sex when they're smaller angelfish, but when they get a little bit bigger, males have like a lump on their head, if you will. As the head goes up, it kind of comes out, whereas the females not as much. It's a bit weird, really, because I can look at an angelfish and go, yeah, that's male or female, but it's a bit harder to tell people how to do it, isn't it? But yeah, that's mainly the thing. I'll try and show you on mine in a minute because, like, I know which ones are mine, male and female anyway. So I'll try and show you. At the moment, they've just been fed, so the angels always kind of do this thing about they're all at the surface, just taking food off the surface. I take it. It's like little bits of they're on powdered food tonight, dried food tonight. So For some reason, all the angels like to skim the oil off the surface afterwards, and some of the barbs are doing it as well, actually. But I'll show you, mate, so we can we'll go through a bit of a sexing angelfish kind of thing. Right, what was I looking at then, though? Blue Pinoy, was it? Blue Pinoy. Yeah, nothing's showing as really blue on. They're just showing up as silverfish on Google, mate, which is a bit of a shame. Maybe like that one's slightly blue there. Oh, me with me bloody fat fingers again. Yeah, it's pretty hard to show you, like. But the actual, to be honest, I think the phone's making that look bluer than what it actually is on the picture, though, because it's not that blue in my eyes. But yeah, they're something I'm going to look out for, mate, for sure. So good, aren't they? So beautiful, aren't they? Just a bit unusual. As long as you're all right, Mike, that's all that matters, buddy. That's all that matters. Don't forget, mate, it's not always just fish stuff here. We're just my online mates, is where I look at it now. Akash, thanks for joining us, buddy. Hope you're well. To be honest, Kim, I thought I'd already put you on as mod, because it's a bit mad, really, isn't it? Because it's not like you just do it so you know when that people comment, you know that you can kind of read them out first without checking it. Skin on my hot chocolate. As is something I always go through every week, every time. Just subbed. Thanks very much, Akash. That's what everyone should do if you're not a subscriber already. Ding that subscribe button. Help follow the channel. Help support it. Thanks, Fish Fam. This is what we like. It's what we like. Never thought I'd bought some angel fish. Never got there's something special about this one. They are nice, mate. They are nice. They're beautiful fish, angels. They are. They kind of had a second coming with me because mine were gonna get moved on, but now they're getting their own home. So, and the other one, I think I'm gonna try and get one like it, and we'll go into the rainbow tank. I think the barbs are a little bit too fast for the angel tank now, really, for the angel fish. So I know the angels aren't in particular like being in there, but like I say, they'll have a new home in 2 weeks. So all good. And then everything can settle down and right. They're all kind of up at the top, so I can't really go through section at the moment. But they're quite prominent. Males are they are quite easy to tell. There's 2 males in mine and 1 female now. But she's kind of paired up with one now. But she had 3 different males there though. It's supposed to be monogamous. And yeah, but she wasn't. She's well been around. I do have swordtail with the angel fish. Nice, mate. You just got to watch male swordtails a little bit, Reese. They can be a little bit aggressive. What kind of pod are they, Mike? Do you know? Because there's some amazing ones. There'll just be something different. Like I say, they're more going to go into the angel tank and the cardinal tank, but that one that straight, I don't even know what that is. I wouldn't mind a couple more of them just having maybe in the front of the barb tank. I have 4 Oscars in my fish tank. They don't let me add any more Oscars. Start going to fight. That's why I can't add any new fishes. What I'd say, Akash, is try and get some sight line breaks. That's all I can really suggest. So they don't see each other all the time. If you can't see each other all the time, then it kind of diffuses a lot of tension. You can either do it with plants, different types of scape. That's the best way of doing it, mate. Really, is just give them somewhere where they're not constantly seeing each other. But they'll always be like, do they proper fight, Akash, or is it more just a show of dominance? Because you're going to get that kind of thing anyway. Like plant, I don't really know if you can have plants in an Oscar tank, can't you? You can have plants in an Oscar tank. I've never had Oscars. I've never looked into them, even though they are absolutely Jesus damn stunning. They go full sight line breaks, mate, and see if that doesn't work. Then really see there's much else you can do. Just tall plants, tall scape, just to break that line of sight, really. A 6-foot tank will help. Today in work, there's a guy at work and he's got like a 6-foot tank and he says to me, "Do you want to buy a tank?" I was like, "Oh, what size?" I'm thinking, yeah, I'll buy it if it's like small enough to go in the fish room. 7 foot long. I was like, mate, I can't put a 7-foot tank anyway. I've got no room for a 7-foot tank. And he said, and it's like, well, he held his arms out fully, and when it's about that wide, it's like it's huge, it's massive. It'd be the dream tank, really. It'd be the dream tank for the tinfoil barbs at some point. But yeah, there's no way in the world I'm getting 7-foot tank. I don't even think I'd get it through the door or the window, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it should always be lights out when you're adding new fish anyway, for sure. And for the rest of the day, let them just chill. Yeah, the Bozeman do spar off. There's 2. To be honest, I've got 2 males that just swim around with each other all the time. And in fact, well, there they are. And they pretty much permanently paired up. They're never really apart from each other. It's pretty mad. But it's good to see when they're sparring off a little bit. Because I think this fella here, if you can see him, this fella here is he's like the dominant male out of them all. His blues are a lot more prominent than the others. Yeah, but before I like kind of escaped it, it'd stay in the middle of him and then swim around and come back to the middle, and then swim around that way and come back to the middle. He kind of dominated the tank. When the angels have stopped gasping at the top, because that's what it looks like, even though they're not, I will we'll go through sexing them, mate. Weird. So it's weekend, guys. Is anyone going out buying anything this weekend? New fish, new tanks. Do I like birds? I prefer them than blokes. Sorry. Oh God, that'll get hate from the women. I don't have birds, mate. I'm not against them though. Get some beautiful birds, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it should always be like nice little hiding places. Just don't do what I did with my cardinals and fed them live food. Fed them as live food, I should say. Just escaped my 40-gallon. I don't like pet birds much either. I just, you know what, I kind of, I don't know, keep fish in a tank, but birds in a small cage kind of does, yeah, kind of not into that. But you get some people that take the bird out and let it have a fly about. So fair dues. I don't mind the ones that speak. I like hearing birds swear though, to be perfectly honest. But I think that's just the still the little boy that's still inside me. Message, let's see a bird you can train to talk. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? We already have like 80 odd fish. Mate, your talking birds are something else, aren't they? Mine a bird or parrot, something like that. Something that can like pick up swear words. That's what you want. It's not that you want them to talk, you just want them to swear. If you've got a bird that tells you to F off, that's what you need, isn't it? That's what you need in your life. Last tip is to choose fish that don't swim the same level. Yep. Mike's full of them tonight as well. Different areas, different zones. You have 2 cockatiels. Nice, mate, nice. Yeah, Jake, you totally different level of birds over there, mate. The birds in the UK, we get like little buzzards and kestrels and that. It's always nice to see them as well. But yeah, it's as for eagles and that, wow, amazing. I heard African grey parrots are quick learners. Yeah, man. I had a mate years ago who had an African grey. He bought the egg. He took like 2 months off work because he had to be there when it hatched. So because it took it that it was his parent. Proper mad, and he was told that like if he left it for so long, it'd just puff its feathers out and kind of kill itself. Weird, really weird. But he had to stay with it for like a couple of months, so no one really saw him. It was like he was just there with his bird, looking after it. But they live forever, don't they? Well, not literally, but if I bought a parrot now, it'd be alive longer than me anyway. Unless I got hungry on Sunday. No, but yeah, they only live for about 80 years, parrots or something. My buddy Kyle, the small parrot. Yes, that's so big you could ever meet. He loves certain people and hate others. Yeah, he'd me and always try to. I kind of have that look with the birds, mate. My parents have a pair of bald eagles living out in the country. Oh, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? If you have like regulars coming, something like that, regulars coming nearby. Amazing. Yeah, how much do they go for? How much do parrots go for nowadays then? Can't see them being too cheap. Tracy, how we doing, mate? You okay? I thought I didn't think you was joining us at first. Then Tracy, I was like, "Where's Tracy?" Oh, Friday, 2 days off. 2 days off, and before you know it, it'll be Monday, won't it? An old mate of mine, his sister had I think it was like his sister and his mum had a parrot, and they used to let it out in the house and it'd fly around, but there's so many like marks on the window of a bird like where it's like flown into the window. Crazy. Got both. I think we're both out. Oh no, it's not. I thought we had both plex out then, but it's kind of not. I wish that angel had sorted his head out. I can kind of go through sexing angels. Okay, thank you. Been here the whole time, just catching up. Oh, no worries, mate, Tracy. We'll let you off. Good job we weren't calling you, innit? How you do? How are you anyway, Tracy? You all right? Horizon monster fish food. I've never heard of it, mate. To be perfectly honest, what country are you in, Akash? Because you get all these different types, mate. Have a look in it, see if it's got plenty of protein in it. But yeah, it should be good. Try and vary the diet up as well, mate, if you can, if it's possible. Little bits of like live food, etc. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, because he'll dart off as soon as I show it, as soon as I get near anyway. But it's the green phantoms here. We're not gonna come any closer, but I'll try and zoom in. So the green phantom, I did have two of these, but sadly I did lose one. But the green phantom's kind of what I want to get for the angel stroke plec breeding tank. If you can get a male and female, be all good. And then the male starlight, he's stunning him though, really is. Right, let's see if we can go through a sexy angel fish. Let's oh Jesus, let's pan back out. Right, so sexy angel fish, dead easy. This one, female. Okay, now it's hard to tell on the camera, but you see how the head's kind of smooth. It's kind of like it's got like a flat head. Oh god. So from like above the eye to like just where the mouth is kind of like flat compared to, it's so hard because the gasping at the bloody top. It's taking oils off the top, I think. But it's hard to show you because if he come off the surface, right. So see that, right? Kind of flat. So hard to tell you when he's not cooperating, or she's not cooperating. He's not cooperating, I should say. In fact, we'll go on that one. So see the lump on his head there, just above the eye, whereas that one's kind of flat. The best way of telling, or best way of sexing angels, as you can see, oh, he's a knobhead. It really is hard work, some of these. You can just turn around and show his lump. So see there is like a lump just above the eye. It's not straight. I'll try and show you a little bit better in a minute when they finally stop messing about on the surface. I'll try and show you a little bit better. But yeah, it's not easy when they're not playing the game. I'll just plug you back in because I don't want to lose you. My setup's not really oh God, mine's not going in. There we go. There we go. Sometimes give them chicken. I've never heard of that, mate. I'd watch that though. You don't want to spoil your water, mate. Cheers, bud. I think mine are both female. Would be great to get a male in there. See if they breed. Yeah, definitely. How big are they, Sam? Because they are a little bit hard to sex when they're younger. Yeah, you don't want to be sticking chicken in Akash for sure. It's not a piranha or anything, mate. It's not a shark. Like Mike says, insects, water larvae, bloodworms. Maybe not bloodworms, we're not sure. Daphnia, brine shrimp, anything. But yeah, you want to stay clear. If you're going to start putting things like chicken and meat in, mate, you're just going to kill your fish because they're just not going to be able to digest it. Let's look at the ingredients of pet foods and buy different brands. Yeah, but it is good to like vary that diet up as much as I can for sure. Check out some of my food videos, mate. This last week I put one out with Pasha gel foods. Contains all kinds of different insects, dried flowers, different spices, all really, really good. Garlic. Garlic's a great addition to your food. About 3 inches tall. Yeah, maybe you should start being out of section pretty soon, mate. Then I would. But you just gotta. Yeah, it's a bit mad, mate. They aren't the easiest things to sex when they're young. But yeah, it's like for females like that, with say like the thumbs, the eye, if you will, right? Yeah. So the females like that, and a male will be like that. If that makes any sense, seeing as I can't show you with a fish because of being a knobhead. But like that's kind of I hope that kind of explains. But yeah, they have like a mound on the head rather than going straight up. Frozen peas, you can take the shell off though. Yeah, Mike's our Oscar's guy anyway, mate. So he'll help you out loads. It's what we kind of have going on here, Akash. We get a collection of people that have knowledge in all different types of things. So we'll take us on a little tour because the lights are going to start the dimming in about 15 minutes. So we'll have a bit of a mooch around. Just bear with. So we'll start off with a shrimp tank. There's some proper tiny shrimp in here earlier on. Shrimp tank's kind of thriving. It really is. There's all kinds in there. Or all kinds. There's an endless amount of endlers in there for sure. Unbelievable. There's tons of red cherry neocaridina shrimp in there now. There's also some. There's a nice little male there. Actually, there's also a Mano shrimp and some Otto Cinclus in there. All fully planted, all live plants. And then the rainbow tank. Let's try. So I'm saying that little beauty there. I reckon he's definitely the dominant male Bosemani in here for sure. What? I don't know what's going on there. Right, bear with us, Mike. I don't know why you've just gone green, mate. But you kept flicking up when I must have been touching something. So I don't really know what I've done to you, but I've put you back on being mod. I think I might have took you off being mod. I don't know why. Anyway, back to it. I don't know what I've done, Mike. We'll see. I've put you back on. I think it must have knocked you off as mod, mate, but I have put you back on anyway. Black red-tailed shark, absolutely stunning. First fish that came in this tank, and it's probably good. I reckon he's got to be easily like 5-year-old now. The tank's 4-year-old, so I reckon he must have been at least 1 when he came in here. Second Lotus is thriving as well. So over to the barb tank. See if he comes out, which he's not doing. No, there you go. Can you see the lump on his head there? Come down, you knobhead. No, you've kind of you've had your fill, mate. There's nothing else you can get off the top of that water. There's nothing there. So in here we have tinfoil barbs, 6 tiger barbs, 6 albino tiger barbs, and 6 green tiger barbs. The barbs are just, they have just changed the dynamic of this tank so much. And then he's just, come back. Right, so hopefully we can see the lump on his head now. With a bit of, see how the lump is there on his head now, mate. Stop turning around. There you go. So like, yeah, that's the lump you need to be looking for, buddy, for saying it's a male for sure. Female might just get like a slight lump on its head, but males are quite prominent. Now onto the CO2 tank. Experimental tank, really. Not much livestock in here due to the fact that the CO2 tank dumped a load of CO2 in and wiped it out pretty much. So there are shrimp in here though. Quite a few shrimp in here, to be perfectly honest. Not really come out much at the moment, but strength in numbers of shrimp, I think. There's another one down there somewhere. But there's quite a few shrimp in there. So that's the tanks up to now. Until we get the fish room up and running, which hopefully starts. Well, the work's already started. On the fish room, emptying it. We'll get it. Well, I'm planning on by the end of Sunday, I want it all emptied and painted. The room, hopefully, maybe even start building the racking, but I'm not holding out much hope for that, to be perfectly honest. Emptying the room took way more time than what I thought it was going to. Mason Marshall, thanks for joining us, buddy. Hope you're well. I'm all good, mate. Thank you. Do you like crabs? I do, but I've never had them. I do like the vampire crab, like the purple. It's something I've never had, though. But I think Ah, right. Yeah, that makes sense then, Mike. Yeah, because I for some reason it must took you off mod. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I know I'll put you back on now anyway, but that's what it'll be. You have 3 crabs. It's the I like the vampire crab, like a purple. Pretty cool, but I don't know. Something I've never had. Maybe a tank just for them, but I know they're quite good escape artists as well. And let's face it, they look way too much like our 8-legged nightmares. Rainer, good evening, buddy. How are we? Hope you've had a good week. Your Neo-Caridina shrimp are amazing. They are, mate. Once they settle, they breed like rabbits, don't they? Got a few crabs and hermits. What do they eat, Rainer? What do you feed them? Panther crabs are fully aquatic. They're a good one to have. Panther crab. I'm going to have to Google that. I've never even heard of them. Oh, crabs are something like I said. There's a shop near me that do sell crabs, but they do tend to just have the vampire. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That is pretty cool. He brings back the day we used to go crabbing when we were kids. A bit of bacon rind. Oh man, remember back in the days. The purple vampire ones need dry area to sit. Oh right, oh do that. I've never noticed that. I never realised that. But yeah, they are pretty mad. Them vampire crabs are cool. Leftovers and algae. Yeah, maybe a crab's something to look into in the future for sure. I don't know. Make sure you have a good lid and no gaps. Yeah, this is the thing. I went into the Maidenhead Aquariums in Wigan. I was like, you got a crab out? Little crab on the floor, scurrying about. I was like, you got crabs? That was how I got out. Sealed unit when it got out. Got one from Australia. Came in as illegal migrant. All the crabs we got. And bloody immigrants. Feed them Oscar food. Take it direct from the top of the water. Also give them earthworms, silkworms. Alan, thanks for joining us, buddy. Hope you're well. I really want a YouTube channel, but worried I'm going to get a lot of hate. Yeah, you can just ignore the hate, Mason. You just got to ignore them. Simple as, mate. As if you become a regular coming in here, mate, you'll see that you get the odd person that comes in that's not great. You just bin them off. Ignore any negative comments, to be perfectly honest. You just got to strike it off as if they're slagging your channel off, go and have a look at their channel. Guarantee they won't have one. So you win straight away, mate. it's like, okay, we get them coming in here, mate. You get them coming in here and they're like, oh, it's like, where's your channel? I'll go and have a look at your channel now. I don't have one. Okay then, Bert. Okay, Bert. Absolute. It's crazy, mate, but that's kind of how it is. Those that do YouTube know how hard it is. So people who do YouTube would rather help you out than slag you off, you know, because it's not easy, mate, and it can be mentally taxing sometimes as well. Comic Book, thanks for joining us again, mate. How's it going? Can't tell the sex of your angels. Like I say, Reese, it's like the males will have a lump on the head, and the females kind of might have the smallest of lumps, but almost flat. It's the easiest way of telling, really. But depends how big they are, mate. Need to be they kind of get that lump as they mature a little bit. That's the thing, Rainer, isn't it? It is quite a friendly community on the aquarium side. You'll always get people that'll dislike your videos. I get my regular 2 people that dislike every short I put on gets 2 dislikes, guaranteed within the first hour. I kind of think I know who it is. People just subscribe to you so they can dislike your videos. But what they don't realize is that YouTube doesn't really bother that you've clicked dislike. It just looks at it as an interaction. So those that come on your channel to diss your channel are actually doing you some good, mate, because they're interacting, and that just the YouTube algorithm goes, oh, interaction with the channel, brilliant. Doesn't read what's getting said. So, but just don't put loads of fish in a dead small tank, because then you just don't bring it on to yourself, innit? That's the thing. Don't bring the hate on. Just kind of be sensible. You've torn down your shrimp tank today to start again. It's always good, mate, if you're not happy with it, innit? Just start fresh, mate. It's the best way. I've never heard that, Mason. I think they'll just breed because you're only like 2 to 3 years anyway. I don't think they'll ever out compete themselves for food, but just move some out to other tanks. But no, I don't think they'll stop just to stop overcrowding for sure. Yeah, as soon as you get a bit bigger, Reese, you'll be okay to sex them. That's what you've got to do. Comic book in it, head down, crack on. I had one coming here a few months ago on the live stream. Came in, slagged the channel off, slagged my videos off, slagged my sub count off, then tried selling me 1 million subscribers. You can have, I'll be honest with you, you can have 50 million trillion squidillion subscribers, yeah? Means nothing if not a single one of them watches a video. Ain't worth shit. Ain't worth shit. So when people try and sell you subscribers, don't fall for it. Because if them subscribers are all bots, then bots aren't watching your videos, so you just wasted your money to put a subscriber count at the side of your name. And in all fairness, there's talks that YouTube are taking all that off anyway. So you won't know how many subscribers people have got. So don't fall for the trick of buying 1 million subscribers off some fool, because it won't. It doesn't work. But that night he did my head in. He kind of did my head in because he came in early doors on a Friday. It was. Yeah, you get the odd troll. You get the odd troll. It's just got to laugh them, aren't you? Just got to laugh at them, like you say. Just go back to them and say, "Where's your channel?" Won't do one. Guarantee they won't do one. Or is it vidIQ say you'll never get slagged off a YouTuber that's doing more than you? It's always, people will always dish you, the ones that are actually doing less than you, because a lot of it is just jealousy. And once you realise it's jealousy, just laugh. Just laugh. To be honest, Sam, it is a little bit weird. I bought 6 of the angels, and I've I lost one within a few months, and I have recently lost another 2, but one was a platinum, and he stayed really small. Never really grew bigger than what we bought him at. All the rest kind of towered over him. Unfortunately, he did pass away like a month ago, and I ended up having to euthanize him. But you do get some that kind of don't grow. There's a weird thing with the cribs. So I bought 4 cribs, 2 albino, male and female, 2 Nigerians, and they're kind of like the male Nigerian paired up with a female albino, and they had like quite a few young over the years. And the first batch, I saved about 40. There is a video on my channel, so I've saved about 40 of them and put them in what is now the shrimp tank. And I let them grow out. Then once they'd grown out to a certain size, I put them in the rainbow tank, and I got rid of a load of them not long after. I think I got about 30 out, so it left about 4 or 5. But there was 4 female albinos, and they never grew. They never grew in that tank. And when I inquired about it, it turned out that it's a pheromone that has probably come from the endlers that are in there. So endlers and guppies send out, and I take it apart, a few fish do, they send out this pheromone, and it can stunt the growth of the fish. Don't really know why they do this, but that's kind of like what I got told. Have you got guppies in that in the tank? Yeah, it's a pheromone, and they'll stunt the growth of certain fish. So I kind of put the 4 albino cories back into the tank which they originally were born in, and they were literally like a centimetre. And I put them in there, and within 2 months they were fully grown. Really weird, but yeah, I kind of got told it was this pheromone that guppies give off that stunts the growth of other fry. I take it it's to give them more of a chance. That's why they have so many in it. I take it that's what it's all about. Akash, thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate that. It's just come through now, mate. So thanks so much, Akash. Thank you so much for the super thanks. It's really generous, mate. Showing some love in the chat, which I know you probably already have done. So good of you, mate. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah, you definitely don't want to call us anything regarding computers, Jesus. I don't have much luck with computers. Don't. I bought I just bought a second-hand PC about 3 months ago, and I keep all my water change gear in there, and I think water's leaked on it because it just won't turn on. So I can't even send it back because it's got films on it like Deadpool 2 and things, Deadpool 3 and things like that. So I can't really send it back. That's what I get arrested for downloading films. Not that I did, obviously. Didn't. Is that right, Rainy? Yeah, the red dragon that spawned the mandarin do also. It's crazy, the fish world, mate, isn't it? What happens? So I deal with all the UK customers. Credit control. Oh. Do you get told to F off loads of times, Akash, or what? I can imagine you do. I can only imagine so many people are like, oh man. So many people get abusive on the phones, don't they? Humblebee, how we doing, buddy? And the other day when you said that you didn't get notified, you get it a lot, mate. You get it a lot. YouTube notifications are crazy. The mad thing is, like when I end the stream, because I'm for some reason it classes me as a subscriber to my own channel, and it does notify me when I go live, but it notifies me that I'm going live when I end the live stream every time. Every time when I say goodbye to you guys and I end it, as soon as it clicks off and goes back to the YouTube app, I get notified that I'm live. Really weird. Really weird. I don't know how it works. Oh, you didn't have them on? Sometimes, mate. They're not great YouTube notifications, mate. They don't always tell you. Oh, did Jake come in before? I don't know if he said hello. I think he came in. Did Jake Escapes come in before? I don't know if he did or not. I'm sure he came in earlier, Jake Escapes. Jake Escapes still in? Because he sent me an email this morning. It might not have been him though. I can't remember now. Got an email of somebody this morning asking if I did stickers and that, but no, Emad, sadly not my my artwork above. No, to be honest, mate, I do have two. That's the dark version. I'll show you, seeing as you've mentioned it, because it's, to be honest, it was a great piece of artwork, mate, and it was a bit of a nightmare getting it into the country because it came from Germany. So, so that's the dark version. They are pretty cool. And then we've got the colour version. Yeah, just something a little bit different, aren't they? But getting them into the country was a nightmare. So they both got sent together. One got refused. It's like 4 years ago, just as we were going through the Brexit, just as Brexit kicked off. They refused one, and then like that got sent back to the supplier. One came through. It was really weird, seeing as it's quite obvious what they are. So the supplier resent out What's the colour one that got refused? When I eventually got it, it scraped away some of the acrylic and drug tested it. They must have done, because that's the only reason I can think why they scraped some away. But yeah, really weird. I wish it was my art, mate. I'm not that talented. Right, that's all right. As long as you don't get a lot of abuse. But as people get older, mate, they don't care anyway. They just give you abuse anyway. Yeah, cheers, mad. I do. To be honest, mate, I do. They are. I kind of, as soon as I saw them, I was like, yeah, I gotta have them. Gotta have them. Because they're not something you see everywhere, you know. You got a hoplo today. Oh, Dave. They're awesome, mate. Where have you got that? How much? And technically, mate, how much was it? I've never. I have seen them. I know a lady that's got one with her in a rainbow tank. But not really something I see around here, to be perfectly honest. Botanical, thanks for joining us, buddy. How are you doing? Thanks, buddy. I hope you have a great weekend too. Anna Marie, how's it going, my friend? How's it going? No, I'm actually not bad today. Not had any pain today, which is good. A little bit uncomfortable driving home today, but that's kind of it. It's kind of, yeah, felt a lot better today. Oh God, it doesn't help me being tired all the time though. I haven't seen the coloured one. I'm well behind on chat, aren't I? Oh, Tracy. Which coloured one? Oh, the picture. It's all right, Tracy. I'm with it now. Yeah, age setting. Age is setting in. I wonder what you're going on about at first. Yeah, the coloured one. Hey, I know it's all. They are awesome. They are something. Say they are all like hand done. So at some point they might even be worth a little bit of money. You never know. Didn't you have a shot that saw cups? Yeah, Reese. Kind of last Sunday. That's why I was busy last weekend, mate. The shop's got mugs, t-shirts. I need to order something, to be perfectly honest, because like obviously I've got this t-shirt, so you can now buy this on the shop. But there's also a t-shirt with that design going down the shoulder there. There's a few different cups. There's hoodies, sweaters, water bottles. Honestly, it's pretty mad what you can do on there. And I know it's only January, but you can do a calendar. So I think probably around about October, I started getting a few photographs together. Obviously, I'll have more tanks about then as well. I might even do a calendar for next year. You never know. If there's one available in it, might as well have a crack at it. But yeah, mate, check out the shop. It's all good. Dead easy as well. It's actually really easy to do. I literally designed one cup and it gave me 3 other things to do. There's like over 40 things in my shop now, but it's just dead easy to do. And now I have nothing to do with it. You put an order in, that company print it, deal with it, send it to you. It literally has nothing to do with me. It's really good, really good. Quite a. You've got to use. I was going to use. I have 2 mates whose wives print, and then like one of them, they actually did me this t-shirt, and so I was going to use her for do the t-shirts, and another mate whose missus does like cups and things like that. And I was going to use them both for that, but you've got to use YouTube approved. So they give you a list of people to use, and the one I've used ship to Europe, throughout Europe and America. So I need to have a look at any that do like Australia and all that. I'm not quite sure. Got in the 190 litre, cost 18 quid. Oh, dang, that's a bargain, isn't it? That is a bargain. Not too bad. Just had to take the kid to the dock. Oh, no, it was okay. Getting up for school. Oh, your school's the same, Anna. It's crazy, isn't it? I hope she's okay, though. Hi, Elizabeth. It's our schools kind of, they can go on strike and keep your kid out of school, no problem. You take your kid out of school day off because you're going somewhere, fine. It's like, what? Hang on a minute. I don't have kids, so I'm all right. But if I got a fine for taking my kid out of school, every time teachers strike, I'd send them a fine and say, you owe me that. Works, but in my opinion, works both ways. And if they refuse to pay the fine, I send them, and vice versa. See, am I right? I can be right awkward, me. But that's the way I look at it. Two-month-old Corey has visible air bubbles in his belly. I've never heard of that, mate. I've never heard of that. I see, that's really weird. Because they are a labyrinth fish and all that, mate. They do take I don't normally Google thing, mate. I'll be honest. But are you sure it's like air bubbles inside, mate? I wouldn't recommend how they say do it anyway, mate. For visible air bubbles, I reckon you can do it with a needle. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't bother that, mate. If you don't know what you're doing, I wouldn't do it. Gas bubble disease. I've never heard of it, to be perfectly honest. Now, someone on a forum is saying antibacterial medication helped. So yeah, it might be worth looking at putting an antibacterial in, buddy. I'll be honest though, mate, I've never heard of that before. But yeah, that's kind of that's what it's saying, mate. It's kind of antibacterial. See if that helps. But yeah, yeah, mate, that's all I can suggest, mate. Really. Has anyone else come across like air bubble disease in fish? So dangerous feeding on engine foil is fine with tweezers. I want a hoodie. I know I do need to order some stuff. I do. Because I always have a drink, don't I? So I always have a drink. So I kind of need to order a cup. There's cups with just the logo on. There's cups that have got cardinals on. There's cups that have got Bozeman on. To be honest, all the designs are pretty cool. But I do like the. I'm gonna just keep that as my logo, I think. I need to have a bit of a play about and kind of do it as my logo. You want a shirt with my head giving two thumbs up? Yay! You're gonna have to want for that, Mike. I think. Don't put my face on a t-shirt. Yeah, Emad, I'll be honest with you, mate. I think you're losing it. Not you losing it. I think you're losing your Corey. Corey doors are just, to me, they're just so delicate. So delicate. If it's upside down at the surface of the water, it's not a good sign, mate. It's not a good sign. She's much better. She's absolutely wired for sound. He's waving at you saying hi. Hi, Elizabeth. You okay? Oh yeah, man. So the how could that have ever happened? One party popper and the cardboard ended up in my bloody drink. Corey's are just really, really delicate. That's the problem. Hoplos are cool, aren't they? Hoplos are a cool fish. Just not really see them. Like I say, I don't see them around here. No problem, you mad. Cheers, Anna Marie. Corridors live in rivers and creeks. Always constant water change. It's almost 3 a.m. Oh, a cash. Feel for you, mate. What time are we on here? Nearly 9:30. Wow. Nearly 9:30. Wow. Where's the evening gone, guys? Like an hour and a half into the stream. It doesn't feel like we've been on an hour and a half, though. Gotta admit, that's proper flown. For anyone that isn't at the moment, if you haven't already, do please click the like button. It just helps promote the channel. As you can see, we do have regular people that come in that help out people that are struggling in the hobby. That's what the fish club's all about. Fishkeeper club's all about. Do also launch a video once a week on a Thursday. Maybe not this Thursday though, I've got to admit, because I'm going to be really busy this weekend prepping up the fish room. So there'll be a lot more content come from that then. So I may have to avoid a video this week. So just out of interest, guys, so tried a different thumbnail on the Fishkeeper Club today. Which do you prefer? The AI thumbnail with a hut and Fishkeeper Club outside, or the picture of a tank with Fishkeeper Club? Not quite sure which one to go with. Just like to play about. Thumbnails are one that they always say promote your channel the most, but I thought my thumbnails were all right. Don't promote my channel. Won't promote my channel very well though. What's your favourite fish out of the 3? Mackerel, cod. Yeah, mate. Kind of not that kind of fish, mate. It's only 4:25 p.m. for you. Just the start of weekend though, Anna, innit? That's what it's all about. Just the start of weekend. Come on. Finish work at 5. I have to deal with all the business customers in the UK. Yeah, well, to be honest, we do. UK do outload loads like phone work like that over to India. It's weekend, so it's all about. Okay, so we've got Dixie there, but we'll think we'll just go off the first 3 letters of his name and call him Dix because it's obviously what he was. See you later, Dick. What a knobhead. See you later, Dick. At least you live by your name. In fact, enormous Dick when we look at your name properly. So, yeah, enormous Dick. You actually lived by your name there, buddy. See you later. Don't come back because enormous dicks aren't welcome on this channel. See you later. It's Friday night, you know, sucked a wine gum, had a sniff of a beer, think they are something, don't they? Come in, little keyboard warrior. Mummy's probably sat downstairs making him his tea. Enormous dicks. And he lives by his name. You think the real one's better, Imagine? Yeah, it's just about playing about at the moment. We get them, don't we? We do get them. I do apologise if there's any kids, but Kennedy's he needed it. He needed it. Don't come on here starting to dish out abuse. Oh, Prodigal, honestly, you do. You get him in, mate. You get him in. He's probably about 8-year-old, sat at home, just probably realised what his dick's for, and go and sit in his room and play with himself, can't he? Because no one else will. It's dead easy, though. They come on, they give you a bit of abuse, and they don't realise that I can time them out for 24 hours and then just give it them. It's so funny. You just like slag them off. Just give it them. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so funny though. You do get some weird people that come in. I don't drink or smoke. What? What do you do then? What do you do? I can't imagine myself getting drunk and insulting others. You get it, mate. Like I say, he'll probably sniffed his dad's beer or something. Really, really weird. Really weird. Yeah, I don't take it, Prodigal. I don't. There's no point. There's no point. It's not that type of. It's not that type of stream. Like I say, they'll be probably sat there, 2 little bummers, little bummer boys playing with each other. I think they're being funny. I am going to be looking at golden barbs busting because I have got a barb tank on the go now. So, yeah, there'll definitely be a few more getting introduced as we go. Oh, and then he goes and bids a knobhead right at the end. Why do we get it? See you later, busting. Another dickhead. See you. No dickheads allowed. See you later. What is it tonight? What is it? What is it? Someone opening the cans of shandy outside school. Spit in your hair, try to light a cigarette. That's inexperienced smoker, that, mate. Yeah, and if anyone sees anything like that, just bin them off, guys. I don't mind if they're giving it, if they're just being idiots. We don't need them in there. We don't need them. Fish are better for a beginner in a planted tank. Oh, Saeed, I'd definitely go live bearers, mate. I'd go like guppies, platies, swordtails, mollies, anything like that. When you see new life, mate, it kind of adds that little addiction. But anything live bearers are just a great one to start off with, mate, for sure. So you're on the gin and juice and a bit of a smoke tonight then, Daniel, yeah? Don't need knobs. No, Tracy, we do not need knobs. Maybe you get it. You get it. No, it's right. And it kind of made me laugh, to be honest. Inexperienced long hair. How big you plan on having the beginner? How big your plan? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's my birthday today. What fish would you recommend I buy for your birthday money? Penis, happy birthday. New tank, is it? Depends how experienced you are in the hobby, mate. If you're new to the hobby, I'd go live bearers for sure. Maybe even like look at things like gouramis, barbs are nice and easy to look after. Rainbow fish are nice and easy to look after. Yeah, more you like your nice entry level fish. Depending on what size tank you're going for as well, mate. Red Ed, thanks for joining us, buddy. Hope you're well. Celia, thank you for joining us. Hope you've been having a great day. I love it, Anna. I love it because that's the thing. They come on, they make one comment, they get timed out for 24 hours because that's the maximum you can do, and then you can just give it them. You know what I mean? It's like, what's the point? To make them look fools. Because you can insult them to the max as well, you know? Two little 8-year-old boys playing with each other in the bedroom. It's like, they can't even come back at you. Oh, we've got another one. What's he saying now? Oh, Jesus Christ. See, they've all had a drink, haven't they? They just try to get a reaction now. It's Friday night, Anna. It's Friday night. They have a beer. They think there's something. It's like P-Ness in it. There's another one, P-Ness. Says it all, done it with the name. He's obviously a dick. So we just don't entertain him. To be honest, it's probably the same account. Why we have all these people coming in all of a sudden? Probably the same account. It's probably, like I say, some little 8-year-old playing with himself. Probably waiting for his dad to come home. I think it is, Tracer. I think it is. Yeah, always dick-related names. Same. It is just the same person. But we can just keep timing them out. It's fine, isn't it? The thing is, what the beauty is, the more he comes in, the more he interacts, the more it shows the algorithm and the more it promotes. So he can keep coming in and being a tool. We'll just ban him and he can come out with another. Oh, God, have we got another? Oh, God. DP throat, another one. Keep coming in, mate. Keep coming in because all you're doing is promoting the channel. So you keep coming in, mate. We'll keep banning you. You keep coming in. Jim's Fish, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Jim, I don't have any stickers at the moment, mate. I don't have any stickers at the moment. I know I can design them on and put them on the shop, mate, but I've not got around to that yet. I'm only going, he emailed me in the night, guys. I'm not like just making up conversation. You passion all this stuff. I have the spawn fish destroy. I've actually just done a video on it, Daniel, on Repasha. The Repasha gel foods are awesome, mate. They are really good. I think you can, yeah. I think you can block them indefinitely. I'm not quite sure. I know where I just have the power of up to 24 hours, but yeah, mate. We have anyone can just block them out, but yeah, Sam's on it tonight, mate. Kind of it just pecks after a bit that you get these idiots coming in. Just got home with a new 20 long. Oh, mate. What's going in that, Jim? Oh, are they back again? Oh, God, we have got someone tonight, haven't we? Wow. Unbelievable tonight, isn't it? It's got to be the same guy. Say because he's coming up with the same thing every time. But like I say, keep coming in, keeps promoting the channels. Definitely got no life, Ed. Just a sad little kid in it. Just a sad little boy. Probably abused by his dad and probably enjoyed it, to be perfectly honest. That's why he's coming out of all this stuff. Gets abused off his dad. His dad doesn't want to do it, but he keeps begging him. It's just a mad one, isn't it? It's just a mad one. Yeah, I love my rainbows, Daniel. I do. I love them. They're awesome. Just got no life whatsoever. It's it'd be nice if you could put like age limit on sometimes, but then it rules out like because we get a couple of youngsters that come in like Norwegians, like 12. We got a girl from Liverpool called Catherine that comes in, and she's like, I think she's like 12 or 13. So if you put an age on it, it just kind of spoils it for the ones that are actually really good kids, you know. Yeah, is it tap water, Bonnie? And when you say trouble, is it high or is it low or? That's the thing, mate. That's the thing. It's high. Bringing your pH down, so you can kind of do it with your substrate, but so I'm quite lucky here. I've never had a problem with trying to get my pH down. I probably have the best water in the country, to be perfectly honest. So I've never had a problem regarding pH. But I'm pretty sure Rainer might be able to throw a bit of light on this subject, though, Bonnie, for sure. Peat extract, changing stones or sand, yeah. But you can get it down like peat, like you said, peat. Peat will be good. Different substrates. Further stratum, I think that kind of regulates your pH down to about 7, I think. Say I'm lucky because my pH is 6.8. My KH is 0, my GH is 0. So I literally, my water is literally like RO water. It's as simple as 39 parts per million on the TDS meter. Pretty lucky where I live regarding the water. Catappa leaves. If you're in the UK, Bonnie, check out a company called Crowder's Botanicals. All the botanicals that they sell, mate. Honestly, I've literally gone through this earlier on. It's what is going on? Yeah, I think Bonnie's the same person, just another knobhead. And I'll be honest with you, Bonnie, probably not. I respect myself a little bit better than to do anything with you. So my water is amazing, Anna. Honestly, it is practically RO water. In fact, when we did the test on it a few weeks ago, well, it's probably a couple of months ago now, my water is better than it. I can't remember who said that they bought RO water, and the RO water, my tap water has less TDS, total dissolved solids, than the RO water that they buy. It was like, what? It's like, it's incredible. It's incredible. You do find this, Daniel, like your guinea pigs do. My cat used to sit watching the shrimp tank all the time. He used to love it. And yeah, it was proper mad. Never bothered with it, just watched. That's a good question. It's scary, isn't it? I'm glad they did, Mike. I think he's a bit of a knobhead, mate. I think it's some little kid. Little kid thinks he's funny. Oh, are they back again? CFC, thanks for buddy. Thank you. Ghosty Guinea. I couldn't care less about the time. I thought Peanut will sit for 10 straight minutes and watch the photo. Have you seen? I did like repost it on Facebook. The guy with the laser pen and the fish. Wow. I know when you do a laser pen and cats chase the laser, so do fish. Pretty mad. There's yeah, it's a pretty mad one to watch. I don't get to see no tap. It's all well. No, that's awesome, mate, isn't it? That's kind of the way forward, isn't it? That's all I have to do. I do dechlorinate because I kind of have to, and then I have to add a buffer. I have to because there's nothing in it. Literally, it's unbelievable. So I tested my tap water, and then I tested Volvic. And actually, Volvic had more TDS as well than my tap water. It's proper mad. I've got like the cleanest water in the world. It's crazy. So you're going to change your 10-gallon into breeding shrimp. Nice, mate. Nice. Your bird watches the fish tank. Do you think he's chartered waiting for his tea, man? Picking out which one he wants to munch on. Justin Thomas, thanks for joining us. Saltwater, 60-litre tank, so I'm running 2 clownfish with corals. Oh, mate, that's where I want to be at some point. I'll definitely do saltwater myself. Just don't have the time or money at the moment, but it's definitely a road I'm gonna go down for sure. I think they are sitting there. I think he's sitting there thinking, that one looks like it's gonna be nice. Nice for my tea. What's going on tonight? Why are we getting this? I think it's got to be. You know what? I had a feeling before when he came on, and made a comment about Bonnie. I thought it's the same person. This same person. But like I say, they honestly they will like clock up. They clock up the watch, so it's keep blocking them. Now everyone understands why I put a mod at the people that I know I can trust. I can read out the comments straight away. Those that don't have a mod at the side, they kind of like got to give them at least a few streams to come in to make sure they're not just idiots. Thanks, Akash. Thanks for joining us, mate, and thanks for joining us and staying in for a while, mate. I'm afraid that we don't normally get the amount of videos that we've had in tonight, but I do think it's the same one, mate. But thanks for staying up so late, buddy, because I know it's late where you are. So hopefully we'll see you again, mate. And hopefully we won't have the same tool that we've had tonight, but I think it is the same person. Oh, it's like a revolving door of idiots tonight, isn't it? Don't know. Manchester in the UK, Justin. $5 there. Yeah, it's like, well, 10 to 10. Cowboy time. Cowboy time in the UK. Akash, next time you come in, mate, I'll knock you up to mod, mate. I know, how bad is it when you've got to just sit there doing that? Weird, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? It's just like, I don't know, typical, like, to be honest, like, well, it's kind of like what you get off certain people now, isn't it? There's not much brain, is there, on some people? There's not. He probably shares his brain cell with the rest of his family. You're in Leeds, Justin. And to be honest, mate, I've been in Leeds today. I was working, Bradford, and then Harrogate. It's like just on the outskirts of Leeds, really. Yeah, Man United, mate. Used to be a force. Them used to be a force to be reckoned with, mate. Sadly, not anymore at the moment. You know what, Ed? That's mad, mate. You should say that because I've been offered a tank today, mate. I've been offered that tank today. 7 foot by 4 foot. The lad, it's a lad I work with. He said it's 7 foot, and he said when he holds his hands out like that. So I'm reckoning 4 or 5 foot wide. Oh God, I would have, if you know what, the fish room wouldn't even take it. The fish room wouldn't even take that size. I wouldn't even get it through the. I don't even think I'd be able to get it in there. Actually in it. But yeah, it's the dream size, isn't it? 7 foot by 4 foot. You can actually get in it to escape it. That's when you know it's big, in it. When you can actually just get in it to do the escaping. It is football. It is. I know you guys in the States call it soccer, but your football is not football. It's rugby. It's rugby. And football, you play it with your feet. Just to alienate all the guys from the States. But you do name your sports wrong. You have the World Series of Baseball, which is just America. and then you call football rugby. Technically, it's rugby with pads on. What you like, you lot. You're in Pontefract. Ah, right. Not too far, mate. Not too far. I'm up there all the time, me buddy. I deliver around Bradford, Keighley, Hosforth, and Harrogate. Kind of like my areas. And that's even crazier, Rainer. Fussball. We'll let you off for that one though. It's near enough. Put it as a spelling mistake. Brains melted by the amount of media what she said. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Anna. Cook the brain on things that they're watching all the time on bloody Facebook and Twitter and YouTube even. Yeah, mate. I'm the same. I'm in Bury, but people are like, where? Just say Manchester. Just easier. So your missus is a bit of a guinea pig collector, is she, Daniel? Yeah. Pick up your cylinder tank. I wish, mate. Oh, sitters! I'm so glad, mate. I'm glad it worked for you, buddy. Yeah, the red tiger lotus is a great plant, mate. I'm glad it's working out for you. To be honest, Justin, I don't think I could get it in if I took the window out. It's bloody massive. When I had the 4 foot tank delivered here, honestly, it was laughable because it was delivered by an aquarium shop close to where I live, and they brought it to the door and they put it down and like, we won't be able to get it in, mate. It's like, you won't be able to get it in. What do you mean you won't be able to get it in? It won't fit through the door. I was like, mate, I've got a fridge freezer in here that's bigger than that. What do you mean you can't get it through the door? Honestly, it was laughable. It was like, never had a big job before. So I just put a towel down on the floor and like put it down on its end and just pulled it through. Stood up, pulled it through, and they wanted to like walk it through. I was like, wow, no way. It was incredible, really, that these like lads had come from an aquarium place delivering this tank and just couldn't suss out how to get it through the door. It's like, I've got a fridge in here, mate, that's like 6-7 foot tall. It's way bigger than that. What are you going on about? Weird. But yeah, I'm 7 foot though. 7 foot, like 3-4 foot wide, 5 foot even. I ain't going through the window. I'd like to. Oh, I'd hate to think the weight of that as well. 7 foot of glass is going to be bloody heavy, isn't it? That's definitely like. It could even be a 4-man. Is that going to be a 4-man lift? 7 foot of glass, or two lads that can handle a bit of weight. I've never really been a fan. I'm not even a fan of English football, Daniel, anymore. I have my own feelings on English football, mate. To be perfectly honest, I think money ruined it. Money improved the game in the 90s. The investment of money was kind of what the game needed. But when you started getting oil-rich people investing into football, ruined it. And I think it's gone. I'll hand on heart now say I do believe that football is now fixed as well. There's way too much money in it for it not to be. Sadly. 230 centimetre high without top cabin on. Wow, what we got? Over 2 meters. Imagine filling that. God, it'd take about a month to fill it, wouldn't it? God, it'd take ages. And heating it. Kind of how many heaters you'd have to have in that? They used to have American football games at Wembley, mate, but I don't actually know if they still do. I'm not sure. How big's the tank you've seen, Tracy? Say that lad at work today was like, do you want to buy a tank? What size? 7 foot. I wish. It would be nice, like a 10 foot, like you say there, Ed. Damn. I do like the dividing that come out that you can go like as like a panoramic tank. Pretty cool. You can have it as a dividing wall. 6 foot, Sam. I know that's 6 to 8 foot is kind of where I want to be at. Really, I'd love to do a big tank like that. Get a really nice skate going, couldn't you? Can you prefer that to inches? 230. Try to convert it in my head then, and thought, you know what, I'm going to attempt it. I'd say, mate, it's probably about 80 inch, I think. Unless someone's going to correct me. Round about that, I think. I need some advice on snails. One wants to get some snails for the tank. My grandma's on 2 fish in it. What do you suggest? I also got a few little Elizabeth name Sharky. To be honest, Anna, I'd go for like right. So you're near out snails. You kind of want male because the females lay these bloody eggs all over the place that never hatch. So that's your nearite snail, and you kind of got your like your rabbit snails and apple snails, which are pretty cool. I think is it the. I know is when I go for snails, I like my little ram's horn snails. They breed. They're a great way of telling if you're overfeeding your tank, because if you're overfeeding your tank, you'll have a load of them. So ram's horn snails kind of do regulate themselves, so they're not going to produce loads of babies and compete for food 6 weeks down the line. So like they're a good indication. But ram's horn snails, you get loads of different colours as well. You get like a brown one, there's one that's like a bit pinky, grey, like a bluey colour. You get some really nice ram's horn snails, mate. But if you're gonna go nearite, just try and get male, but it's so hard sexing them. But the females just leave these bloody white eggs everywhere. They are a nightmare. But yeah, I'd go ram's horn snails, mate. I do like ram's horn snails. See you later, Reese. Have a good evening, mate. Fishing Geek, thanks for joining us, my man. How are you doing? God, I'm well behind on chat again, you know. That's another problem, mate. The cheating in football as well. It's like diving and all that. To me, I hate watch, right? The money that they get paid doesn't bother me. Technically, it doesn't bother me if they get paid £250,000 a week. Good luck to you, you know. Brilliant, isn't it? But one thing I have though, if you're on £250,000 per week, or some of them are like £1 million per week, and you have to cheat by diving, any form of cheating, you should be ashamed of yourself for claiming that kind of money. Cheats should not be getting paid £1 million a week. They should be, even if they on £1 million a week and they get caught cheating, they should be struck from the game for 6 months. No excuse. Boom, boom. 6 months gone. Do that. Stops cheating straight away. Ban them for 6 months indefinite. No, if you appeal, 12 months. Simple as. You were caught cheating. Boom. If you're on £1 million a week and you're cheating, what's that showing, kids? Nah, it kind of does you head in. There is a lot of American football fans in the UK, though, Daniel. There is. I'm just not that sport orientated, mate. To be honest, I could chill out and watch snooker. You can't really, if they call it a sport, but I can chill and watch snooker. But yeah, football kind of lost interest. Rugby, can't do rugby either. Cheers, Emad. I think I am going to call it a night, guys. It's gone 10 o'clock. I'm pretty tired. Thanks to everybody that's been in here tonight. Ed, Raina, Daniel, Sam, Anna, Tracy, Prodigal, Will, Fishing Geek, Reese. I know Reese has just gone, but we'll thank him anyway. Everyone that's been in tonight, Sam, Mike, thanks for the mod jobs you've all done tonight, guys, as well. It looks like that idiot actually run out of accounts, but what can we do? Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m, we are back on for the maintenance live stream. I may have to break away from the stream. I'll keep the stream running. I may have to just nip out for like 10, 15 minutes. Got a guy coming tomorrow, taking my old car. So I've sold my old car to a guy, so he's going to come and collect that tomorrow afternoon. So no doubt it'll happen during the stream, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Thanks to everybody, and enjoy your Friday evening. If you're going out on the bay, please be careful. If you're not going out on the bay, why not? Yeah, I've just knocked you up to Mod Humble. It's you can help. It kind of helps us out when you've got idiots coming in, so you can kind of just block them, so I don't have to mess about with it. But it also lets me know, mate, that I don't have to read your message first before I read your message out. It kind of helps me out. As you've seen tonight, we get quite a lot of weirdos coming on a Friday night. So, guys, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Hope you have a great evening. If you don't join us tomorrow, have a really good weekend. And if you haven't checked out this week's video on Repashy gel foods, well worth looking into, because they're a great addition to any food that you want to feed your fish. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. See you tomorrow afternoon.